the field off of turn number 4. KJ gives the field the green. We're underway, and Budznya takes off at the start. And look at Caddick already 3 wide deep in the pack.
Problems for Cavallaro. She did not come up to speed. Caddick using the 4th groove, which we don't see too often. Passing cars 3 wide. He has now tucked himself into the top 7 with 1 lap on the board.
Off at turn number 4, Jacob sets the pace off the corner. Sleboda sits on the outside down into turn number 3. Hayes and Meack, your top 4. 5th is Johnson as they come off the corner to complete lap number 2.
We have a side-by-side battle now for the lead as Sleboda gets 1 up on Jacob Budznya for that top spot. 3rd place to Hayes. 3 cars fighting for 2 spots with Meack trying to put his dog into that fight into 3 and off of 4.
Off the corner they come, and Sleboda little by little trying to close in that gap. The 14 of Hayes chomping at the bit. Trouble for the 2 of Sullivan as he does a little greenskeeping down off of turn number 4. He stays forward. We stay green off of turn number 4. Budznya down to the inside. Sleboda up top, closing in the gap little by little.
Side by side for the lead between Budznya and Sam Sleboda with Dan Hayes and Arthur Meack rounding out the top 4. Top 4 under a blanket. Sleboda using that 2nd groove, taking it up high, crossing it in and taking the spot away from Budznya as the leaders hit 1 and 2.
5 laps in, we got our first lead change, and Sleboda sets the pace off at turn number 2. Meack following through down into 3 and 4. Budznya trying to hold on as a top 6 under a blanket off of 4. Here comes Hayes taking a look to the inside.
Hayes ran out of real estate on the inside, and Sleboda will hang glide to the top spot again with Meack and Budznya. Door handle to door handle for the 2nd position. Caddick has now worked his way inside the top 5.
Sleboda drifts it up high and wide off of 4 and gives Budznya the lead back at lap number 7. They roll down into 1 and 2. Meack trying to thread the needle off the corner. Sneaks a peek down the center. As Sleboda gets caught up on the outside, Meack gets cross up, settles it back in as they roll off of 4.
Nice save by Meack. He will settle it in now. For the 4th position, contact. He and Hayes go around, and we are under yellow for the first time tonight.
Caution is out, 7 laps up on the board, and the 14 and the 11, the 2nd and 4th place cars the last time across the stripe get together and bring out the caution, and looks like both of them will be able to roll away into their own power. And we'll get back to green momentarily.
Do you need tires? Everett Auto Parts Tire Center in Brockton has you covered. From tire repairs to full replacement, they're fast, affordable service gets you back on the road in no time.
Off of turn number 4, Budznya bringing the field down at a slow pace, starts to wind it up, gets a good run down across the stripe, sets the pace down into 1. Caddick all over Sleboda down into turn number 1, sets up into the number 3 spot, looks to the outside down into 3.
Caddick opening up that 3rd groove again, and he's going to find himself inside the podium this time. Sleboda in for 2nd. Budznya hanging on to a 5-car length lead as the field is stacked up behind them.
Into 3 and 4, and Budznya continues to set the pace. Caddick winding up that outside lane. He and Sleboda racing off of turn number 4. Johnson back down to the inside. Top 4 cars, top 5 cars. Christine Cavallaro sits in the number 5 spot right behind the top 4 as they roll down the back straightaway.
The biggest movers and shakers have been Hayes and Meack, who have already sliced their way to the 6th and 7th positions. Look how Menders is able to save it. Of course, they started tail end after that last caution, but we have a battle for 2nd. Caddick really using that high line, diving it down now, even with Sleboda into 3 and off of 4.
Off the corner they come. Sleboda right up on the back bumper of that 0-1. Takes a peek down to the inside. Budznya shuts the door. Takes another peek off at 2, and Caddick gets a run down the back straightaway, edging up into the number 2 spot.
We got a battle for the lead this time by with Caddick sliding up on Budznya, using that high line still. 3 cars fighting for 2 spots into turn number 2.
Off the corner they come, and Corey Caddick making quick work of the 3rd mile. His learning curve today is quick as he rolls through turns 3 and 4. Looking for the lead off the corner, takes a look, and across the stripe, Caddick. Not that time, but oh so close.
Even for the lead into turn number 3 between Budznya and Caddick, with Sleboda sitting in third behind them. Wheel to wheel across the stripe, give it that time to Budznya by half a car length. As we hit lap 14, the leaders hit turn number 2.
Off the corner they come. Budznya holds that bottom lane. Caddick winds up that outside, down into 3. Sleboda sits third. 4th is Johnson. 5th is Cavallaro as they cross the stripe. 15 laps down, 10 laps to go. Can Budznya continue to hold on to the inside? Will Caddick get the run, or will Sleboda take advantage of an opening and find herself in victory lane? We'll find out in 9 laps.
Roll cage to roll cage for the lead between Budznya and Corey Caddick. Budznya has hugged that inside groove all race, where Caddick has opened up the second and even the third groove to get to the stop spot. He started at the rear of the field. They are even off of 4. Caddick and Budznya dogfighting for the lead. 3rd is Sleboda. 4th is Richie Johnson. And Christine Cavallaro rounds out the top 5.
Into 3 and 4 they go, closing in on Sullivan down into the corner, and Caddick continues to give. Budznya fits across the stripe. Budznya continuing to hold on at the top of the field. Here comes Sleboda back down on the inside of Caddick, as Caddick got a little loose down into turn number 1. They continue to race down to the corner. 19 laps up on the board.
Budznya able to hang on to the lead that time. Caddick and Sleboda now even for the second position, with Caddick winding up that outside groove again. He is going to have Budznya this time into 3. 6 laps to go, this time by.
Across the stripe they come, top 3 under a blanket. Johnson right behind him, like a foot out of the blanket. They come off of turn number 2. Budznya up front. Caddick on the outside. Throws it in hard and deep down into 3. Back end starts to come out. He's got to chase it. Budznya back down on the inside. Holds on to the lead with 5 to go.
Corey Caddick in search of his first win at Seekonk in 10 years. And he's going to have a great shot at it over the final 4 laps, with now half a car length of separation between he and Budznya, who is in search of career win number 1. Wheel to wheel across the back straightaway are Caddick and Budznya, twin sticks in the air, this time by.
2 more circuits to go, and Caddick still trying to work that outside, but Budznya really giving him fits as they squeeze underneath the lap car. All making it through. Here comes the 4, Sleboda down to the inside. Budznya trying to hold on. They roll down into 3 and 4 one more time with a white flag in the air.
White flag in the air, this time by. Jacob Budznya has a third of a mile remaining between he and career win number 1. Caddick and Sleboda even across the back straightaway. Budznya leading the charge into 3 and 4 for the final time.
Checkered flag is in the air, and career win number 1 for Jacob Budznya, taking down the checkered flag. Sam Sleboda in for 2nd. Caddick will finish 3rd. Richie Johnson 4th, and Dan Hayes rounds out the top 5. The first time is so sweet, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out how sweet it is. How about a round of applause for Jacob Budznya?
We'll give you a second to take that off. I know it's a little toasty in there tonight. Jacob, you and I have had a chance to talk the last few weeks up here on the podium, but tonight we get to congratulate you as a winner. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Tell us about that race. That was not an easy 25 laps.
No, definitely not. The car hasn't felt right all night, and I was honestly surprised when I got put on the pole. So then to hold it the whole time, I was kind of probably holding the race up a little bit, but hey, I finally got my first win, so that's all that matters.
Sam had gotten by you for a couple of laps out front. Were you worried at any point?
Not really. I've seen the lap cards up front, and last week they didn't really move, so I didn't think they were going to really move again this week. So that's what I was really hoping for. Got it, and was just able to hold on to it.
In the last few laps, you had Corey on the outside. This was not an easy win for you.
Nah, I seen him the whole time right there, so I was just trying to hold on to it, and then finally he went behind me and tapped me, and I just got that little boost, and that helped me. So
Tell us about your feeling coming off of 4, seeing the checkered flag.
yeah, speechless, honestly. I didn't know what to do or anything, but now we're here, so hey.
Well, I know you got a lot of people you want to say thank you to.
Yeah, definitely my dad. He worked his ass off all week, helped me get this car ready. We had so much issues. My wife, my daughter Mia, Dawn and Lee, SDS Heating and Cooling, and Infinite Designs.
Congratulations. Welcome to Victory Lane. Jacob Budznya, ladies and gentlemen, career win. What a hard-fought battle that was.
It definitely was. Jake did a great job holding me off. Congratulations. Super happy for you in your first win. I had Corey on the outside of me there. I was like, I'm boxed in. There's nothing I could do. I might as well just stay here comfortable. So.
A couple of times you were able to get by him for the lead, but you just couldn't hold on to it on the outside.
Yeah, I kind of messed up a little bit, and I washed myself up and then overdrove as usual. So I was lucky for the restart. It sucks that, it happened for the other guys, but the restart kind of let me reset myself, and I was able to come in second.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
I do. My husband's finally here to see me on the podium. Hello, husband. Of course,
Dan's his name, by the way.
Danny, yes. Of course, my sponsors and my crew, TTM Motorsports. Whitey, can't forget to thank Whitey this time. There he is, standing up over there. Sharky's Powder Coating, myself, of course, Boss Lady Graphics, my mom, Bears by Bub, everybody that comes out. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody again, but it's just awesome to be up here. And I love like good hard racing. We have a really good, group of cars up front that are constantly battling, and it's a blast. It's a blast.
Congratulations, welcome. Second place and third place. First time this year, Corey, a good run on the outside. It looks like you had some great momentum, and all of a sudden you got up to the front, and that's all she had.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are fast. They race here weekly. I mean, our goal was just to get a top 5 coming into today, and we definitely succeeded. So very happy, very thankful to be here. Thank you guys. I really got to thank my crew. Big Jamie Thompson with those tires. He came in clutch with those babies. I hear him clapping somewhere. Oh, there he is. I really got to thank JG Auto, Art Smith Oil, Kugler Dirt Works, my whole crew, Chris, Kelsey, my mom, Skylar, my Aunt Debbie. Thank you guys for coming out. I really did have a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
We're going to see you on a regular basis now?
I don't know about a regular basis, but I definitely would like to make it to a few more shows.
Would like to see you too. Congratulations. Great run for third. Don't go away. You got to get your